Good morning, afternoon, or evening. I go by the name of Solo. Welcome back to Solo Driven. Now, tons of progress being made on the Hades Cobra, and we're gonna pick up where we left off. But if you're new to the channel, or if you haven't been keeping up with the build, I'm gonna leave all the video links right here so you can check them out and see what we've done with the Hades Cobra so far. Alright guys, so basically all we're gonna do right now is drop the tank, take the fuel hat off, and then assemble from the old fuel hat to the new fuel hat. So yeah, without further ado, let's get to it. Alright guys, the fuel tank is out. All we have left to do is to remove the fuel hat. We're going to remove these bolts right here and then kind of pry it out. We're going to switch over some of this stuff onto the new fuel hat. We had an unfortunate thing go on here. A piece of the funnel neck actually broke off in there. So we're going to see what's up with that. We're probably going to have to replace it. But nonetheless, we got it out. Let's go ahead and finish the job up. Alright, so this is the lethal budget fuel system. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys all the parts included in the box. I may not know everything by the exact part number, name, whatever, etc., but I'll try my best. Alright, so first included in the kit is the wiring harness. This is all the stuff that's gonna connect to your grounds and all your fuse box. This right here is the fuel line. Right here are the clamps and all the hardware included to connect all your fuel lines. This right here looks pretty cool. This is the new fuel filter. This thing looks pretty crazy. Yeah, this is not gonna let anything pass into the fuel lines. This right here is the pressure regulator gauge. Kind of struggle saying that. Okay, these right here are the actual fuel pumps. And here are the ones that I went with, for anyone that's wondering. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but this is, I believe, the actual fuel pressure regulator, I believe. I'm not really too sure on this one. And then it comes with all the hardware needed. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, this is what I believe to be the actual fuel pressure regulator. So next up, we have what we've all been waiting for. The actual fuel hat. This is the Division X fuel hat. Not really much to say about this. We are gonna have to assemble the fuel hat. That means we're gonna have to connect everything, all the electrical components, the fuel pumps. We're gonna have to shave down right here. Right here, it has this hose. So we're gonna have to trim here on this hose to make sure that we have enough clearance within the fuel pumps and make sure that it is the correct measurements. Oh, one thing that I forgot to mention is that we're actually gonna be taking some of the things off the old fuel pump and installing it in with the new setup. One of them being the fuel leveler. We're going to take that off and install it on here onto the spine. It comes with all the hardware necessary. All we have to do is attach that, put the fuel pumps on, measure everything, connect the connectors to the fuel pump, and we should be good to go.
My life for the wind down. It's only one thing on my mind when you come around me. I get lost in where you found me. Want you to use me. You let her confuse me. Don't wanna hide the fact that you make me feel that way. Want you to give me play. I see it in your eyes, you're lonely. Come put that body on me. I hit it right, I will. I treat you right, I will. Trust me, I got you, baby. Know how to make you feel. They can't do you like I will. Nobody do you like I will. I hit it right, I will. I treat you right, I will. Trust me, I got you, baby. Know how to make you feel. They can't do you like I will. They can't do you like I will, like I will.
Alright, time out, time out. What in the world? Lazy and spoiled, I guess. Lazy and spoiled. Now, one other issue that I did have with the car prior to disassembling everything is I had a small coolant / oil leak with the oil cooler. So I went ahead and disassembled all of that. We have the oil cooler right there. We have the oil filter adapter. Here's the old gasket. It's very flush. So this is probably the reason why I had that leak there. One thing that I did notice, this is from Ford, is when I line it up, I match it up here, the hole on this one is bigger than the OEM Ford factory one. I don't think this is an aftermarket one, and I don't know why it's bigger, but we're just gonna go ahead and slap this on there. I'm gonna line it up with the oil cooler adapter, and we're gonna see what it do. Yeah, I mean, everything looks good here. Slightly bigger than the hole. This is the side that the adapter is actually gonna go on. This is really what I care about. So it is OEM, so I'm not really too worried about it. All right, so another thing we're doing in today's video is we're gonna be switching out these valve cover bolts for some brand new MMR valve cover bolts. They're gonna look really good. Now, this is gonna be a fairly easy, straight to the point installation. So without further ado, let's go ahead and show you what they're looking like. And just like that, we have everything buttoned down. This looks so much better. It's all about those little increment details that add to the cosmetics of your engine bay. We also went ahead and replaced these bolts right here and these nuts. They are all brand new. We got them in kind of like a gold color. We replaced all those, the ones on the bottom, just to add some nice color to the front of the engine. And we also got this side all buttoned down. This side was a little difficult, but with swivels and just a little patience, we got it done. Alright guys, it's the next day and I want to try and get this thing on here today. This is the wiring harness. Now of course, we're going to have to wait till we get the gas tank all the way up and reassembled before we connect all this stuff. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and just kind of route all the wiring. That way when the tank is back in place, all we have to do is button everything up. Now the good thing is that we have a rear seat delete, so this is really gonna eliminate some time here because all we literally have to do is just kind of lift up when we have all the space that we need to tuck all this stuff. We remove the side panel here and the panel with the hood release, and we're gonna run the wires up to right here because all of that is gonna need to connect to the fuse box right there. So it has a whole bunch of electrical tape just to kind of hold everything together. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this on here, and then this is the part that we're really gonna have to route. All this stuff is gonna stay in the trunk anyways. This is what we're gonna primarily do a lot of the wiring. It's really just connecting grounds. That's basically it, and you know, just kind of tucking all this stuff up real nicely. And then of course connecting these two that I believe go to the actual fuel pumps or further fuel pumps. But yeah, this is the main target right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and route all this stuff up.
Man, I'm just playing. Shot when I land. Promoter paid for 6 flights. Got the team right. I just told Mr. Band. Came in for the bands. Beachside Villa for aesthetic. Just because and I don't even like the sand. Stan Smith sneakers on the beach. That's the water. I just came in for the tan. This was always
throwback. Those who know. Yeah, basically all you're doing is running it like you would amplifier, you know, wire or whatever. Right now, straightening out this hanger because this car previously had like a little sound system back there. The previous owner did take the sound system out, so all that was left was a whole bunch of wiring, which I took out. When I'm in this car, I'm in it to drive it. I'm in it to hear the car. I do listen to music, but speakers is not whatsoever of any type of priority when I drive this car, take this car out. Anyways, this is what we're gonna use to kind of route it through the hole where the amplifier wire was already at. Matter of fact, let me show you guys. So I don't know how well y'all will be able to see this on camera, but right there is a tear. And that's most likely where the amp wire was kind of coming out from. So since there's a tear there already, that's exactly where I'm gonna route it through. You know, might as well. So I'll take this and slide it in through there, see where it comes out, tie the wiring onto this, pull it out, and then whenever we're ready, all we have to do is just connect the wires onto the fuse box. That way we can get power. So yeah, that's all it is to it, guys. That's about all I can handle. That could wait. And we have success. Basically all we needed to do is, really we don't even need this much length because we do have to connect some other wires that will make this part even longer. Alright guys, we have everything wired up. Everything is put back together leading up to the back. We're good to go. That literally took like 10 minutes. Now one thing that I ended up redoing was the wiring up front. I did run it through the fender out to where the battery is gonna be. That's just gonna kind of be for having a cleaner look. That way it'll kind of be out the way. But I did kind of hit an end point right now because I am having trouble with the fuel pump. So that's gonna require some help. So I think I'm gonna call it quits for today. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe to help grow my channel. Smash that like button to support. And remember, be motivated, stay driven.